This episode of LeapTV is made possible by myleaptools.com. What's MyLeapTools? It is an online membership site filled with tips, tools, and strategies for small business owners from 0 to 12 employees. Check it out. On LeapTV today, cash is king. We are going to talk about cash flow projections made simple. No, don't go anywhere because I promise I will not put you to sleep. The performance tip this week is going to be how to get paid from your clients. Wouldn't that be nice to get paid on time? I'm Isabelle Mercier, and this is the show that shows you that small, intentional, and consistent actions lead to massive results. All right, let's talk about money. Let's talk about cash flow. There is a big difference between profit and actually having the cash in hand. And a lot of businesses die because they have poor cash flow. It doesn't mean that they're not profitable, they just have poor cash flow. What I thought of doing is invite my bookkeeper, Melody Waterberg of Waterberg & Company Bookkeeping, because I would like for her to go over some cash flow projection samples to help you understand how you can leverage that knowledge in your favor. So here's what Melody had to say.
Thank you, Isabelle. I'm happy to talk about cash flow and what we can do to put that into plain English. Cash flow is all about timing. It's about when money comes in and when it goes out of your business. And the timing comes as a result of the operating cycle of the business. It comes from the basic cycle of buying on credit, running your operation, selling on credit, then collecting from your customers, and then paying your suppliers. And it's because of this, because of the cycle, that it can very well be that as sales increase, as your business grows, cash becomes tighter. So it becomes more and more important to manage cash flow. And the tool for managing cash flow is a cash flow projection. So cash flow projection is a spreadsheet, and it gives a clear look at when money comes in and when it goes out. It's based on the data in your financial statements, and it's something that a skilled bookkeeper can do for you. For a sample, I made up a sample cash flow projection to give an idea of what information is there for a business owner. And what you need to know is that the key is the bottom row. The place to focus is on the bottom row, which shows you the cash left at the end of each month available for the next month for paying yourself and paying your suppliers. In this sample, in the season that we see here, the months that we see here, in October, this company starts with $40,000 in working capital or cash. But a few months later, by December, there's a cash problem. And it's several months again before this company is back in a positive position. So for this business owner, having a look at this in advance gives you the opportunity to be prepared to do something to solve this rather than to get there and be scrambling. And here, clearly, what needs to be done is short-term borrowing. So in December, this company needs to borrow something in December, and they will be able to pay it off or pay it down in the spring. Preparing the cash flow statement and seeing this in advance then has double benefit, not only of being prepared, but this document, the cash flow projection, is exactly what you're going to need to show to the bank to arrange credit. So if you want to go get a line of credit or increase it, this is exactly what you're going to need to show. It shows not only when you need to borrow, but when you'll be able to pay it down. And by the way, there are ways to improve cash flow. But perhaps we can talk about that another time, Isabelle. For now, I hope this has shed some light on the subject of cash flow and what it's all about.
See? That wasn't so bad, was it? Thanks, Melody, for keeping it simple for us. So what is the lesson here for everyone? Well, first, we know now that being profitable doesn't mean that we actually have the cash in hand. So knowing the numbers in terms of a cash flow projections really allow you to pinpoint, not only plan, or anticipate for the slow months, but it gives you enough information to know and realize some of the pitfalls within the cash in and cash out flow of your business. Does that make sense? Well, Leapers, I want to start a conversation here, and Melody and I would love to hear some of your questions that you might have additional to what we've covered today about that. Or maybe you want to share how you actually deal and better your own cash flow. Now is time to learn from the whole LeapTV community. All you have to do is write it in a comment below this video at leaptv.com. Hey guys, what if you were part of a community, which I know you are, and you discovered that some of the kids go to school without breakfast, without having had breakfast, without proper warm clothing, and possibly even without a lunch? Would you want to do something about that? I know I would. And this is actually happening in our cities. So, the Vancouver Sun's Children's Fund decided to do something about it. They have a campaign called Adopt a School, which I think is a fantastic idea, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. For every dollar that you donate to Adopt a School, it actually goes directly to helping the children with their basic needs. And if you don't have the funds to donate, no problem. They have a Facebook page. All you have to do is click on like. As soon as you like the page, TELUS is generously donating $1 for absolutely every like. It can't be easier. I encourage you to visit www.vansunkidsfund.ca and join me in making a difference. All right, I want to stick with the money subject right now because there is a hot topic out there that is not being addressed, and that is getting paid from your clients. I am sure that some of you are either not getting paid on time by their clients, or maybe you're not getting paid at all, which is hurting your cash flow. So if that is the case, and I'm sure that sometimes you are so tired of listening to the client's bullshit reasons about why they can't pay you. In fact, I'm sure that you've been wanting to say it a couple times, you pay me. Well, if that's the case, let me ask you this. Do you have clear rules around how you want to get paid? What are your ground rules around that? Are those rules being clearly communicated before you start working with a client or before you make a sale? And what happens to those rules when they're not being respected, either by your clients or ultimately by you? Let me share this. If a client doesn't pay you on time, it's because they think they can. Let me say that again. If you're not getting paid on time, they think they can. It's a little bit like a child. Let me give you a quick example of that. Years ago, we used to actually bill our clients with paper. So we used to send an invoice in the mail. I would always send a little chocolate bar or a little treat with each of my invoices. When I got calls from clients, or when they didn't pay on time and we contacted them, they always said the main reason was, "Oh, did you send me a bill? I didn't get your bill." So here's the thing. I'd come back with, "Hey, did you enjoy my little chocolate? Did you get that?" "Yes, I got that. Thank you so much." "Yeah, right." Then that means that you got my bill, because that was the indicator that they had received the bill. Sometimes it's all about excuses. Sometimes it's about just people are busy and they forget. Okay, so here's the thing. We all want to get paid, and we all want to get paid on time. And now you know that ground rules are vital, and consequences are actually vital to this process. If you want to know more about, actually, there are 8 secrets to really getting paid on time. And I want to share these secrets with you. All you have to do is go to myleaptools.com under the business building category, and you will find a tutorial called 8 Secrets to Getting Paid. Leapers, if you have liked this episode, I would love for you to spread that love. Facebook it, tweet it, do whatever you want with it, but share it. And most importantly, I want to hear your thoughts. All you have to do is add your comment below this video at leaptv.com. Well, that's it for this week. As you know, everything you've learned here today will do zippo for you, unless of course you implement it. So take action on what you've learned today. Do yourself a favor and implement at least one thing. And remember that it's much easier to do it than it is to dwell on it. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and I invite you to connect with me via Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I'm excited for next episode because I'm going to share a lot more goodies and branding lessons to help you perform like never before. See you next time.